Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Hey guys, welcome to I guess what it is, the first edition of this really cool new program, which is called Spin It or Bin It. Pretty easy. So what is Spin It or Bin It about? Well, this is a show where we're going to be playing songs, gospel songs that we've never heard before, and we're going to either put a spin on it or we're going to bin it. But we will give some constructive feedback on some of the tracks, because we can't all just spin it and just think it's crap, it's naughty, it's not great. And then, you know, so we're gonna make sure that we give it some constructive feedback, which is just as important. So I'm one of your hosts, Lady Tier, and I've got my good bros with me. So I've got the one and only DJ Mello. And of course, man like DJ Marksman. Wagwan, sir.
Come on now.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
All good, man. All
blessed,
good,
man.
all good.
You
all
good?
Blessed,
Ready
blessed,
to go.
blessed.
All right.
Looking forward to hear some music.
I
So
know.
we haven't heard this music already, people, so you're going to be hearing it for the first time, the same way we're hearing it for the first time, so I'm quite excited.
I'm quite excited too.
Yeah.
So we've not heard the music, so we just got sent songs, and then what we're going to do is we're going to press play for the first time. You're going to be hearing it for the first time as well, and then we are going to critique it, and we're going to, spin it or
We're going to spin it or bin it.
bin it. Yeah, because let's be honest, people think that, gospel songs, there are no crap gospel songs. Am I allowed to use the word crap, or do I have to use the word
Listen,
pants?
let's just be straight with them
already.
now, yeah, right?
Picking up already.
This is Spin It or Bin It, and I'm just gonna say right now, from the outset, yeah, right, that
We can't say crap.
because
Crap's
you
a
say
bit more
Jesus
fun.
in the song, it doesn't mean that it should be played. That's all I'm saying
For
from
real, man.
now.
Excellence is
I'm
excellence.
gonna come like Simon Cowell on this piece. If your thing is rubbish, listen, them sound effects are gonna be kicked in.
But you have some people, that will turn around and say that God gave me this song, and
That's cool. He
can't
gave it to you for
disrespect
you.
this song because worship is worship. Who are you to tell me what is worship?
Listen, he obviously gave it to you for you to bless yourself, not necessarily to
Not to
bless
everybody
everybody
else.
else.
Not even bless yourself, flesh yourself.
Oh my gosh, it's for you, yourself, and you.
God.
That's
Yeah.
it.
We've gone there
Pretty
already.
much.
We've already
We
gone there.
started.
So we got to be real.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. So, DJ Mello, do you want to play the first track and tell us the name of the song
Right.
and the title of the song?
First up, we've got Contolo.
Contolo.
Contolo, that's Kontolo.
Okay.
And this one's featuring Habiba. And it is a track entitled. Let's see what the track's entitled.
Why I laughed already?
So the track's called, you know what, flopped already. Listen, the track is called Contolo.
The track is called Contolo, okay.
All right, and it's by Paul Payne. It's featuring
Okay.
Habiba.
Okay.
All right. Should we get inside this one, people?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do this.
From the feet of tomorrow, I'm free from the guilt of the past. I'm free.
All right, first impressions, guys. First impressions.
Well, I mean, I was nodding my head.
I was nodding my head until he opened his mouth.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I was nodding my head. It was like, oh, okay. Where's this going to go? Beat's nice.
Should we give it a little bit longer?
Yeah, I think it deserves a little bit longer. This one,
Yeah. Let's give it 30 seconds.
another one. Yeah.
Okay,
Go on.
production was all right though. Production was nice.
I'm free from the feet of tomorrow. I'm free from the guilt of the past. I'm free from the shackles. I'm free, and I am free to live for you.
Tell me I'm free from your mother. Only beva contolo, yeah. Tell me I'm free from your mother. Only beva contolo, yeah. Tell me I'm free from your mother. Only beva contolo, yeah. Tell me I'm free from your.
Okay, guys. That was Contolo, and that was featuring Paul Payne. Does anybody know what the guys were saying? Do you guys know what the dude was saying?
No, that sounds like either like.
Tongues.
Did you say tongues? Man said tongues, you know.
I feel like I heard him say, "I'm free from something," but that's as far
Yeah,
as
but
I
that's
got.
what I mean. I don't know what he's free from.
Yeah, I'm free from pain,
That's
or I'm
the
free
issue.
from
That's
like
my issue.
I'm free from constipation, or I'm free from
Wow.
Is he
I know you didn't.
okay, is there a mix of two different languages in that track?
I think there is. Yeah, it sounds.
I think there is. I think they dip into the English and then
Mm.
they go into the.
Is it Spanish or is it Portuguese or is it like?
I don't
I
know.
thought it was an African dialect. It sounded like an African dialect.
I wish I knew.
Listen, let me just say from the outset, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And this is for anybody that's gonna submit your track to Spin It or Bin It, because we ain't gonna play.
Okay.
When you see you're making a song now,
Yeah.
if you're going to use two languages, get the balance right.
True.
Don't start a sentence in one language and finish the other half of the sentence in another language. Do the whole sentence in that, and if you switch the other language for the other sentence, do
unless
that.
it's
Don't
really
don't
clear.
switch in. Yeah,
Switch in
the
between,
same
yeah.
sentence. Yeah, it's like I'm free from, and then you suddenly you finish it.
In another language,
With
yeah,
whatever-
yeah, yeah. You
With some
should-
in
That's
the
I mean
script.
we could be
Yeah.
wrong. I mean that's how it sounded to me, but
I mean,
I'm just putting it out there. Like,
it was all right. I felt like there was about to be a rap or something in that track. It sounded like there's about to be a rap. So I'm just like,
yo,
you know,
T, you ready for a sec, girl?
sorry.
You put 10 pence in the meter, please.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, deep. The Wi-Fi is a bit dodgy at the moment, but yeah. But I mean, it sounded all right. I felt like there was supposed to be a rap or something more extra. So I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. In fact, I need to hear the rest of it to see where I go on with it. So it's just there for me.
Okay. It's
You-
just
you know
kind of-
what?
It's in between.
Yeah.
I feel like the beat was cool when it kicked in. Like you said, I was bopping my head. I was like, okay, this sounds promising. My first impression when I heard the vocals wasn't so much like, oh, the vocals bad or anything like that. I kind of felt like the vocals hadn't been mixed down properly.
Yes.
I felt like they need to do some kind of mix on the vocal properly,
Yeah.
or maybe even add some kind of effect so it
Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah.
And then even like the tonage of the first person's vocal, when the second person dropped in, it kind of felt like it was a bit heavy
Yeah.
on top of what had just come before. So I don't know. It's like, you know, you don't get them kind of effects on certain vocals where it just makes the song. It's like Nelly. He got that thing of do stand do da da da.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. I kind of feel like they needed to add a it kind of be
It felt flat.
mixed properly.
It felt flat.
Yeah, it felt like they just recorded the vocals on the the track was produced and
Yeah,
mixed,
the
but
track
then
was
the
produced
vocals wasn't
nice.
mixed into it. That's
Yeah.
what it felt like.
Yeah.
Mellow?
I don't think I think the vocals were thrown in afterwards, or they just didn't connect with the actual instrumental, did it?
Yeah.
Unless it was one of those tracks where they can buy tracks and then they kind of think. So unless it's one of those ones where they bought the
Track said
track.
everybody was on YouTube.
No, but you could go to producers and buy tracks off their website and stuff. Yeah, right. But then rather than going and getting mixed and stuff afterwards, they've just like got the track that they bought, recorded the vocals over it, and not done extras. I'm not saying that's what they've done, but that's the kind of feel I had where the vocals need to be mixed in the track a bit more.
It's got that vibe to it. Yeah, I
hear
see it.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the question is, do we spin it or bin it, Marcus?
I know it's called spin and bin, but can I pin? Because I feel like I need to kind of like
You pin.
yeah, because
You
I
can
feel
pin
like
that one because I'd agree with that. Because
I
it
think
just
the
needs some
music's
work.
alright.
I think the fundamentals are there. I think the actual flow, the melody is pretty cool, but like you say, the way the vocals are being mixed, it sounds a bit too
Somehow, yeah, definitely. Okay.
It's like, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so pin from the both of you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with pin as well because it feels like I need to listen to just a little bit more just to see where it's at and okay, cool. So that's pin for Contolo for the first one. All right, so let's kick in the second one. Who we got?
Guys, listen, leave your comments as well, please. Leave your comments below. Let us know what you think as well. Right here at Affinity Xtra. All right. So up next we have let's see, With Love, and this is coming from Tracy Jane Campbell.
I expect big things then.
Do you know
I
Tracy?
love Tracy. I
You know
love Tracy. I love Tracy. Well, I've listened to her live a whole load of times, so I'm expecting
Okay.
this is going to be a nice track.
Okay.
But
All
we
right.
know live sometimes doesn't transfer
Doesn't
into
transfer
the
Recorded.
into the thing. So
Ah.
let's see. But if you're
Vice
saying it's
versa as
Tracy
well.
and it's the Tracy that I'm thinking of, then yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay. All right, this is Cafe 432 featuring Tracy Jane Campbell, and this is a track entitled With Love. Okay. The house kind of vibe, it sounds like.
House. Sounds like Neo Soul.
Yeah, I felt like it's about to kick on some proper house beat.
I know it's easier said than done. Words come easily these days.
All right, first impressions, what we saying,
You
people?
didn't
First
even get the
impressions?
time to work my tongue, man.
I know.
First impressions, man. What are your first impressions, guys?
I like
Quick
that.
time.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like I
You
think
liked it?
yeah,
Yes.
house
Okay.
because house can
Okay.
be hit and miss. It actually can be hit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the first
I think-
few seconds of it, it has to
Yeah,
either
yeah.
get
I
you
think,
or
personally, I think that they could have built up to it, built up to the beginning.
yeah,
You know the way they brought the track in. I think she just jumped in like.
too quickly. You should
You know
have
what I
given
mean?
it a
Like
little
an
bit more.
uninvited guest.
Breathe a bit more. Did you say what?
You just turn up at the party and you don't know the people that whose party it is.
Yeah, I think definitely for me, like I heard the track and I thought, yeah, this sounds nice. And the fact this is a testament. The fact that we was able to pick up that it sounds like it's about to be a dance beat
Yeah,
means that they're on the right track.
I
Yeah, you felt
it
clearly
from
missed that.
straight
I thought
up.
so,
Yeah.
no, I thought it could have been a house one, but then also beginning to like a sort of neo soul type track as well, because you
Yeah,
could
because you never know.
Yeah,
exactly. So that means
Mm.
with those two, it's definitely on the right track, and they
Yeah,
got one
yeah.
of them right at least. And there you go.
Okay,
So yeah.
okay.
Okay, you want to play the rest?
Let's go back from the TOP Cafe 432 featuring Tracy Jane Campbell. Let's get this one.
Know it's easier said than done. Words come easily these days. Have we really gone too far for us to make a change? It's hard and I know the vibe is all too much to take it in. We know who we are. Some small way we can make a difference. Could a neighbor truly be a friend? Could he really be a friend? Is there pain that we can share and help to?
All right, let's check out the chorus.
I know we can fill this world with love.
I like that.
I know we can. Fill this world with love.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of feeling that one.
I like.
Alright.
I would play that. I would actually play
Alright.
that on a Saturday morning.
That one had a vibe, you know. That had a bit of a.
He's been waiting for that. He's been waiting for that.
vibe, man. That did have a little vibe. That had a little vibe for real.
I like that for sure. That was, like I said, I could play that on a Saturday morning without no hesitation. That's a very nice vibe, summer vibe too, nicely put together. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that actually, Marcus.
Yeah, you know what I've been, because especially if we're talking about gospel, there isn't that much dance music out there, in my opinion. Not that I hear anyway. So it was nice. I would play that, and I'm not a dance person.
Yeah.
So and I would play that vibe. So yeah, I'm feeling that.
Okay, Mello.
I'd agree. I mean, house isn't my specialism, but I do like house music. And I like the energy. I just like the energy of it. It's like it's giving me that energy of coming into the summer now, and it's like a bit of freedom and a bit of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sun's shining. You could be driving. You could be in a drive time vibe kind of thing.
Yeah,
man, it's
definitely.
nice. I like that one.
I
do like
kind of
that one.
picture the
That's-
barbecue happening, and that's just in the background
Okay.
playing, and be like, yeah,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, you got the
Okay.
talking. So yeah, definitely
that.
that. So,
I hear that. Okay.
question, Marcus, spin or bin?
That's a spin.
It's got to be a spin now, man.
Easy. That's
It's
an easy
got
win.
to be a spin.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay,
Yeah, we
cool.
like that one. We like that
We
one.
do
Like
like
that.
that one a lot. We do like that one. Okay, our third track. What's the next one?
Okay, up next we have Archive by the one and only Feed Them. He's been on the scene for quite a while now. He's doing his thing. This one he's featuring is DJ Rems.
Okay, Ren's up in there. Okay.
So that's UK flavor. All right.
Okay.
So let's check this one out, people. Okay.
Gang, gang, gang. Active. Friends. Feed them. Falcon after the gang. Put on the archive, Christian boy glassed on my stage. Put on the archive, when we shut down Wembley Stadium. Put on the archive, next time for my headline show. Put on the archive, anytime, anywhere I go.
First impressions, guys. First impressions. What we saying?
Marcus, I'll let you start. Wow. Marcus is not
He's not
talking.
saying nothing.
I know.
Where is he?
That's a problem.
He's gone. Wow. Where is he? Can't even see him.
I'm not feeling that one.
You're not feeling it? Okay.
No.
All right.
And it pains me to say that because I'm a big Feed 'em fan. I love his tracks, especially one of the recent ones that he did loads. But I'm not feeling that one. No, that's my initial impression. And maybe I need to hear a bit more, but that's my initial impressions. Yeah.
Not feeling that grime vibes. Okay. Lady T, what we saying?
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's just there for me. In a way, it's just it's just there. There's nothing like like I obviously like the whole.
He's not blowing your socks off.
Yeah, or as my friend would say, it's not particularly blowing my skirt. So.
Whoa. Way too much info.
That's what she says. It's like the wind blowing the skirt.
from.
Okay, that was
That Marilyn Monroe kind of vibe, bro.
pretty much that kind of vibe. Okay, Mello. Okay, we understand. So for me, I think it's just there for me. It's not like, ooh, yeah.
Not blown away by that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not such. And he's usually good. But let's hear another just a little bit.
Feed Them is really, really good live. I don't know if he translates as much in the studio, but I don't know. So I want to hear this one again. This is Feed Them featuring DJ Renz, track entitled Archive. Let's get inside this one again, people.
Yeah. Gang, gang, gang. Active. Friends. Feed them. Falcon after the gang. Put on the archive, Christian boy glassed on my stage. Put on the archive, when we shut down Wembley Stadium. Put on the archive, next time for my headline show. Put on the archive, anytime, anywhere I go. So many things in the archive. Things on things when I skydive. Backpack through the mic track. Run laps when I'm on track. On track when it's on site. I might hit them with a clothesline. I don't wrestle with flesh when I'm too high. I rep for the best, that's the most I'm a Christian, so I wanna cross. Shows on shows when I get started. More than stuff, get the sea parted. Pagan drum when they eat my lane. Walk by faith when I short-sighted.
Okay.
Feed Them track entitled Archive. What we saying, family? What are we
You know
saying?
what? Yeah. This is the type of song where I call it's a grower. It's a grower for me, I think. That song is a grower for me. So it's like I feel like I need to listen to a couple more times or a few more times to actually feel like, you know what, it's actually not a bad song. But it's a grower. It's not like off the bat like yes. So it's a grower. And it was alright. I mean, the flow was cool-ish, and like being able to deliver on a song is important. Your flow, how you deliver the song, that's just as important. And it was cool. It was cool. Marcus?
But would you spin it though?
Can I pin it?
You can pin it, man.
I'm gonna pin it.
Pin it. Yeah.
Because it's a grower for me.
Pinning it, man.
Yeah.
Have you got something to pin in there though? Have you got like a post-it?
Post-it.
You've got a post-it to go in there. If you're gonna pin it, then you know what I mean.
Oh gosh.
What does it need?
What does it need? I'm not sure what it needs, but I know it's a grower. maybe I would spin it, but it would take a few times for me to get into that song. I would spin it, but yeah, it's a go for me.
I think if I was doing a youth event and I'd spin it in the mix. But
yeah,
I think it sounds a bit rushed.
You reckon?
Yeah, it sounds a bit. I don't think the guy sat on the rhythm. I think that was maybe DJ Renz on that first part. I don't think he sat on the rhythm as well as he could have done. I don't know. It's just out a little bit.
I think it's the flow for me. That how you have
just on some part.
Yeah, it's the flow. The flow is a bit like.
The bars were all right, but it was just a little bit blockish at points. It wasn't tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Marcus, you got to speak now, Marcus.
DJ Mark.
His eyes. The eyes. Man said free bin.
Yeah, I'd give it a
What
free.
you say, safety pin?
Nah,
Marcus, man.
I'd give it a free.
deal.
That bin. I wouldn't spin it. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
And
You just
like I
wouldn't
said,
spin it.
nah. I'm a Freedom fan, but I can't even think of what the track needs. I feel like they just need to go back to the drawing board with that one completely. So, unfortunately for me, it's a bin. Mellow, stop that.
Oh my gosh! Oda's got a reggae rhythm. Oh, bashment rhythm, shall I say? Okay, so it's a bin. It's a bin for you. Okay, so
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Mela, what's the third one? I mean, final one.
Third
Sorry,
one.
not the third one. The
Okay,
fourth one.
all right. So that was Feed Them, and that was a track entitled Archive. We weren't 100% really feeling that one. Okay. All right. Up next, we've got. Oh my gosh, I know, ladies, he's gonna kill me now.
The name in it.
Always Phil. I think it's pronounced as Always Phil. It's ALWYS Phil. And it's a track entitled Who Am I? First off the bat, it irritates me. You youngers nowadays come with these funky names. Or no can't spell. We never do spelling bee nowadays. I don't know what's the matter with
I know
them.
that
Let me
feeling.
tell you a little story about myself. 2020 was the year I lost everything. It all started when I got engaged, and then a week later I was rushed in the hospital where I nearly lost my life. And after my surgery, I was basically disabled and I couldn't walk for months. And during my recovery, the counterfeit love of my life walked away and ended up marrying another dude in a space of 3 months.
Wait, don't
Damn.
play. Counterfeit love, you know.
He said
Let me tell you a little story about myself. 2020 was the year I lost.
counterfeit.
Hey,
It all
Continue.
started when I got engaged, and then a week later I was rushed in the hospital where I nearly lost my life.
wow.
And after my surgery, I was basically disabled and I couldn't walk for months. And during my recovery, the counterfeit love of my life walked away and ended up marrying another dude in a space of 3 months. It is what it is. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, I lost my job and I nearly lost my mom's. I was severely depressed and suicidal,
Testify, brother.
but I overcame it all because of Yeshua HaMashiach, better known as Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Wow.
Okay.
Just to make this.
Wait, hold up.
As I
Guys,
do, you can't. We need more than that, man.
guys, like, what's your initial vibe? Do you think the testimony was a bit long? Obviously, you're not going to play it from the beginning like that on the radio or
You
in
can't.
the club or anything like that. I suppose you could do on the radio. You could on the radio, I suppose.
Yeah, you did
What's
do
your
it.
initial thoughts? Straight off the bat, guys. What are we thinking?
That is a track that you need to plump onto your CD. So as people are listening to like the third, fourth, fifth track, then suddenly this one drops in, your testimony's in there.
Yeah.
You couldn't give that to a radio like that.
No.
I personally, in my opinion,
Right.
if you see, I was trying to put that on my show. I'm not saying if I'm spinning it or binning it yet, but if I was putting that on my show, I would actually chop out the testimony part.
Yeah,
and
I
get
think
straight
and you know
to
me
the
already.
music.
I'll just be mixing that, I'll just going straight to the beat.
because
you could talk it up yourself, couldn't you? Like, so when you're about to play the song, you could actually talk it up and say, okay, so the backstory to this is such and such and such and such was going through this, da, 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 and then this song was birthed because of that. The track is called
literally.
Blur.
But I suppose
That's why the press release is there, man, to let us know the story behind the track.
Right.
We can pull it out there for you.
But you know
pull
what?
it on for the first 40 seconds.
True. But for certain events, you could possibly play that from the beginning. You never know. It could really minister to somebody. So you just.
But
never
which
know.
events though? Because that kind of vibe sounds like it's going to be a youth event. They ain't going to be sitting around for 40 seconds listening to this guy talk this kind of thing. They've come there to jump up with their friend. And you're not going to play it in praise and worship things to where.
No.
It literally has to be a part of a project.
You know what? You could actually get away with playing it. Do you know how? Because let's say, you know, you introduce the next act comes on. So before the next act comes on, you know, the thing plays over the tannoy, whatever. It plays in the house, and then the guy comes on.
You can imagine
and
at a concert in it. You could see at the concert with some visuals and whatever while it's.
You could. You actually could at the concert, but definitely for radio, you'd need to cut that bit out.
Really?
Yeah, that one was ready for Glastonbury or something like that, man.
Bro.
I don't know about
I mean, I can kind of see, you know, that whole thing where sometimes artists have a track starting to play before they hit the stage. So maybe they announce him, the track comes on, and by the time he hits the stage, that part's done. So he just goes straight into the.
There's all lights, camera, action, bam.
Yeah. Because you just set
pyrotechnics, everything.
Yeah, because you just set the stage for, like, you know, the song, the mood, everything, and then you like boom. I'm hoping that this song actually drops with a bang, because if it doesn't, boy, it was all a waste, really.
True.
Let's get some more. Let's get some more.
Yeah.
Should we have some more?
I don't know.
Just to make this.
I don't know.
That's where I'd started from.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Who am I? I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God. Who am I? I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God. When I step on road with gang, rude boy don't come with a was. HS on me with a plan. Listen up, boy, get out my class. You don't know my pain, you don't know my gain. You can walk my lane, not about the fame. Can you feel my veins? Hey, can you feel my veins? When I've been through hell, I'm back. Man, allow that verbal chat. Didn't break her back and just bend it, nah. Sweet one got so offended, nah. Holy Ghost not pretending, nah. Lost will not help the mending, nah. Vulnerable, I was blending, nah. Healing up, not forgetting, nah. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, okay? Two things. Cut out the testimony part, and then you know the bit where he starts singing, shorten that part, and then just drop and then get right into the song and let the song drop. Because when it eventually got there, I was like, you know what, this is actually pretty dope. It's got a nice vibe. It's a nice vibe. And then the chorus could have said a little bit more than who am I, blah, blah, blah. It could have, there could have been more lines to that chorus. The chorus bit. Definitely. So for me, it's good, but the first chunk, probably the first minute of that needs to be like completely cut out and just do like, you know, like 4 or 5 seconds of the intro of who am I, and then boom, coming with the track. Yeah. Boy, you got them in your hand, easy.
Yeah, true. DJ Marks, what we saying?
Are we just giving our thoughts, or are we talking about spin or bin now?
thoughts, and then we're gonna
thoughts first, and then we'll do spin and bin it in a moment.
Okay. In terms of the song, I think definitely agree with Lady T. Cut out the intro, leave that testimony part to the press release so that people, the DJ, whoever can talk that part. To think that you can only play in one place based on that intro, and on top of that, I think the way he speaks in the intro, the vibe that he brings, kind of sets the tone for the rest of the track for me. So cut out that intro. The singing part, I think, might have sounded better if he had a female singer, and he just kind of focused on the rapping and everything else, and get a woman to come in and do the who am I. I can kind of see that kind of vibe there. And then for me again, the vocal production, I think needs work. I think the vocals and the beat for me still didn't work together.
Okay, I'd kind of agree with that. I think definitely it needed mastering a little bit better. I think, you know, like you say, the vocals and the instrumental of the track didn't really mesh together as tight as it could have been. It didn't seem like it was one. It felt like it was two separate entities, you know. But I like the vibe of the track. I must admit, I did like the energy of the track. So yeah,
it was good. It is.
The question is, would you spin it or bin it, Lady T?
Oh my god. Would I spin it or bin it? I would spin it, but it has to have that. I would spin it if they cut out the beginning part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cut it out. All right. So she would spin it. DJ Mark, what are you saying?
That's
Spin
a bin for me.
You'd bin it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think what he tried to do on the track here, I could see what he's trying to do. I think let me just say this, the testimony is a very powerful one. So I would encourage him to give that testimony wherever he went. But as a musical composition, I would bin it personally, because I feel that he needs to start again. I don't even think it's one of those things where you can say, okay, let's change this, let's change that. I think he needs to start fresh from the beginning again, bring it a completely different way. So for me, it's a bin, man.
Wow,
Oh,
that is
no.
really.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh! But yeah, I guess I think having a female vocalist would definitely work, and they should arrange her voice, arrange the vocals better. And I think the lyrics needs a bit more. It needs a bit more meat in that part, in the chorus part, because I think it's just like.
Yeah.
repetitive.
I hear that. I think I would spin it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would spin it, but there's definitely room for a pin meeting.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
There has to be a pin meeting maybe on that one. Maybe a little remix, and just to refix up certain things, just to make it a bit tighter. But young people trying to sing, ministering to their peers, you know what? Somebody would get something out of that track. You know what I mean? And I think the energy on the track's nice. So yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
For real. So that's our 4 tracks for the night.
Yes. So there you have it. So you had your 4 tracks. We pinned the first one. Binned.
Okay.
Did we bin the second one?
I know I did.
Oh, you binned the second one. And so it's a mixture of spins and bins today, you know, because we had the UK, US.
Oh no, we spun.
No, the second one.
The second one was
a spin.
Yeah,
that was Tracy.
That was
okay.
Tracy. Yeah. Yes, that was a spin.
The third one.
Okay, so the third one got binned. No, we got pinned. You got quite a few pins, didn't you?
Yeah, got pinned.
You two pinned. I
like pins and needles in there. Man.
2 pins. You got 2 pins and a bin.
That track got acupuncture, mate. That's what it got.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there you have it. So these are our 4 tracks for Spin It or Bin It. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments about it, please do just comment in the comment section as always. But also remember to follow Affinity Xtra on all socials, Affinity Xtra. And I guess we'll be waiting for the next episode to see what tracks we get, and to see whether it gets spinned or binned. So
what was our
guys,
top
don't forget
track
as
for the
well.
week then? What was our top track for the week?
Has to be Tracy.
Yeah, it's
gotta
Tracy.
be Tracy.
Yeah,
it's gotta be Tracy.
Let's leave with that track. Let's leave with Tracy's track.
And don't forget, guys, as well, that if you want to check out the tracks for yourselves, the details are in the comments, so you could do that.
Exactly.
All right.
Enjoy. Until next time.
See you guys soon.
I feel we need to do that kind of.
Visit us for updates and shows at affinityextra.co.uk.